I'm going to record my reface through some amps because that's what I want to do. I want to show it to you. I'm doing something a little different today. I'm getting kind of weird with it. I'm gonna try something a little kooky. I'm going to plug my Reface CS into my guitar amp and then mic it up and record it that way. And then I'm going to repeat the process with a bass amp. I'm also going to show you a DI take of the same part to compare them. If you want to hear that and hear some of my opinions on it, keep watching. If not, I don't know, leave. I forgot. If I want to do that, I need to get an instrument cable.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Okay, time for some dumb, vague, and kind of confusing musician terms that I'm going to use to describe what I thought of this whole recording method. I thought it added texture. It seemed to offer a certain level of graininess. It added color to my sound. It added dynamics. It served as a really cool filter. It brought out some of the analog warmth and vintage analog feel and sound of the Reface CS. I preferred this recording method to the same parts which I recorded DI. Now that's not to say I do not prefer recording my synthesizer parts DI. That's still the best method. But it seemed when comparing the two methods with the same parts, the DI parts almost offered too much nuance and specificity to the sounds. I just preferred the guitar amp recording sounds more. Also, I think that the resulting sound when recording it through my guitar amp, it gave it a really good amount of everything needed to make the sound cut through a mix while also sitting in the mix very well. More vague terms and words. The bass amp offered a certain level of grittiness to the sound that I really enjoyed. And I'm not talking about like a distortion or a fuzzy sound or an overdriven sound or anything like that. It just added almost like a gritty filter to everything, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't even know if that's too vague to make any sense, but yeah, that's what I noticed. Just like the guitar amp, I think that it offered really great dynamics to my sound, and it had a really nice balance of the overall frequencies across the entire spectrum. Does that even make sense? I found there was a richness.
There was a richness to the sometimes semi-flat sound that I got when recording with the bass amp. And I don't say semi-flat in a bad way. I love a flat tone. I love a flat tone when it's appropriate.
One thing I preferred about the bass amp versus the guitar amp is that it seemed to fill spaces in the mix a little bit better than the guitar amp, while still offering some of the similar amplifier charm and appeal as the guitar amp.
With music production, it seems to be all about the tools that you have in your arsenal, the little tricks you can pull out. So that being said, I think that this recording method for synthesizers is a great
tool to have in the arsenal. I think it's something to try. At the very least, it'll get you going in a creative direction in terms of like a sound or a part. Just like with anything when writing songs and producing music, it's all about creativity and sparks of creativity and getting momentum going, and I think that this recording method can help with that. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to me.